Alright, episode 40. And we're starting off with the book club. Wait. Huh. The different coloring does not apply. I don't know.
Time for book club. You coming?
Yep.
Meet you there.
See you there.
Alright. I forgot whose pick was it last? Alright, and Wolverine joins.
I didn't realize Steve knew the author. I really should have read this when he first asked.
Okay.
Yeah?
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
You know, with how long Wolverine's been alive, he's probably read like
Hunter.
all of these books.
Whenever I read this book, I can still hear the General's voice.
If you haven't already, you should welcome Logan.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Ready to kick this off?
Yeah, sure.
I am ready.
Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Yep,
Okay then.
that,
Guess
that
I'll
makes
start.
sense.
Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops, but his drive for personal glory affected every choice he made. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle. His recklessness led to the death of himself and every soldier he commanded.
His mistake was making decisions to elevate his own standing instead of his troops.
Makes sense. The better they do, the more he gets credit for leading them to victory. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
For less capable people, that sounds far too rigid a way to lead.
Yeah, I find it's best to leave some wiggle room. Give your people objectives and the resources to achieve them.
Yeah,
More than
I
anyone
have
else in
no
the book,
thoughts
Washington
on
believed
the
true
book
leadership
club.
is a contract bestowed upon you by those whom you lead.
And that's where the book gets its title.
Right. The mantle of authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
And now I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. But the Avengers isn't a military organization. If I gave Tony an order, he'd laugh in my face. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice. I have to show that putting in the effort today will make a better tomorrow.
You could order me a pizza.
Nope, we're too far from New York City.
That is a shame. Pizza could build consensus.
You're not wrong. That's how I used to get the Hulk on board. But I find little enjoyment in talking about myself, so yeah, let's end it here.
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is... Hunter, do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan #5, The Last Queen of Deimos.
What is that exactly?
A comic book.
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
What did you think?
Well, the punch is decent, but there should have been a bigger spread.
What I meant, what did you think about book club?
I just told you. Thumbs up for punch, thumbs down for snacks.
Oh,
I'm actually surprised Steve recommended this book.
Why?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable with praise, especially from someone he respects.
yeah, makes sense.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book club if he's not going to read the books.
You are not required to do so.
Come on, it's the principle.
Well, at least Logan showed up.
You did not think he would.
I mean,
I wasn't sure he'd be into book club, and I don't know what to expect from that book of his.
It sounds like one of Nico's movies.
She does know how to pick 'em.
Nico has given me an appreciation for... I think it is called... schlock?
Not you, too. I'm the only Midnight Sun who can't stand that garbage?
Seems that way.
I have
Guess
no
I'll be
idea
skipping future
what's-
movie nights.
Coward.
You're lucky there's no fighting in book
no
club.
clue what the fuck
Anyway,
they're talking about now.
On your way out,
Sure.
I am taking
I'll
off.
talk to everybody.
peace.
Neat. Alright. Oh, select one. I guess I'll pick this one. Alright. Oof.
Acunis ad sepulchrum. Nam hacin hora. Tutela contra inferna vocat.
Agatha, what are you doing?
Casting a protection spell over the Abbey. Now that we are in possession of the Parchment of Power, we must be vigilant in guarding against its influences.
Okay.
I am afraid a mere protection spell will not be enough to dampen the page's effects.
I will have you know, this isn't your run-of-the-mill protection spell, Hunter. Only those who have passed may cast it. But you are not wrong to be skeptical. This spell will only prevent the worst type of harm the Parchment can inflict, but can't stop it from making mischief completely.
Mischief? What sort of mischief?
There's no way of knowing for sure. But if there's one thing I am sure of, it's this. The words etched onto the page were written by Chthon himself. Not even my magic can silence them. They will affect us, if only in whispers. I mean, they're probably affecting us right here, right now, and won't stop. Not until Stark finally manages to nuke it from space.
I have my doubts the page can be destroyed at all.
Yeah.
Don't let doubts get in your way of trying something new.
I will take that under advisement.
Well, I should really finish this incantation. The spell cannot be completed without it.
I will leave you to it then.
Sleep well, Hunter. If you can. Until we speak again.
Yeah, highly doubt the page can be destroyed at all.
So thick I could claw it to shreds.
Okay, increase
Something
friendship with somebody.
Someone is going to snap. Did you hear Tony and Strange arguing? Who's next? Parker and Nico? Seeing good troops lose their minds, not knowing if a tank was going to mortar their bunkers, but seeing seasoned and hazed heroes
Stars and stripes, hoorah, pep talk from Captain America.
Knockback and taunt.
Tricks like mind control. We call that Tuesday at Xavier's School for the Gifted. I've got a feeling that what's gonna come is gonna be more gnarly than usual. That I'll even be surprised. I'd even go
Just
so far to start taking
4
bets.
people.
But that's too grim. Even for me.
So, Robbie. Okay, well, Venom is the closest.
We're protecting the innocents out there, Hunter.
Pool lounging, exploring the grounds, or stargazing? Probably stargazing.
Thanks for welcoming me into the fold, Hunter. Most people see the monster and run for the hills. Few people take the time to get to know the man underneath.
No problem, Eddie. I've been meaning to ask, where did you come up with the name Venom?
It sounds dangerous, and I like that. But I can't take the credit. Yeah, my symbiote came up with the name.
Did your symbiote also design your awesome suit?
My symbiote is the suit, so... yeah, I guess? That's kind of like asking, did you design your face?
But
That's
you could look like anything.
True.
You could be the plaid spider or fight crime in a purple tuxedo.
Do not give my other any ideas.
It must be nice to have someone to talk to when you are alone.
Yeah, but it's also distracting having someone chew your ear off while you're getting punched in the face.
If you need some quiet time, would earplugs help?
My other is attached to the ganglia of my parietal lobe. I would need brain plugs.
I bet Tony could make some.
Oh, so you want me to ask the guy who's making the high-end weapons tech we need to defeat Lilith to take a break and make brain plugs?
Good point.
I mean, it's a cool idea. Yeah, I'll ask him when this is over.
Let's see.
Oh, cool. I probably won't throw this away.
Dislikes the activity. Damn it.
Well, we came, saw, we did it. Thanks for this. My other was feeling homesick.
I actually might equip this. Pretty cool outfit. do a check
can fit
for
like
the
100 parchments of
shinies.
power in that
Grab all the shiny objects I can.
Next time we're in New York, we should grab a slice.
Battles always work up my appetite.
Alright. And Lilith is going to say it's a bad idea to try and destroy this thing.
Are you finally beginning to understand now? Family protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach?
Oh,
Then why
crap.
abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
'Cause it's a smart move. Like, if Hunter is as far away from that damn parchment and you as possible, the prophecy can't come to pass. So,
After the traitor Blaze betrayed me to that demon, Robbie would not leave my side. Ileana tore through reality itself to find me. I am here now because of their actions, not yours.
Then for once I am grateful to them. Still, I fear you have traded one problem for another. Say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the strongest I have ever encountered. He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons alike, and rattled the thrones of far too many gods.
It almost seems like you admire him.
who
I
wouldn't?
simply state the facts. Now he is free of the page, and another takes on the mantle of its guardian.
Robbie.
Do you really think he will prevail over the parchment of power?
I have suffered enough betrayals for several lifetimes, Mother. No matter what happens, Blaze's will be the last.
Good. Perhaps you have been listening to me all this time. My original offer still stands. If you truly value your friend, relieve him of his burden and surrender the parchment to me. Ignore my warning, and Blaze's betrayal will be a fond memory compared to what is coming next.
Motherfucker. Okay, Lilith, let me just put it in the simplest terms I can. Hell no! There is no way I'm siding
The
with
others
you.
slept better than I did.
Ah.
You know, when I first heard about Lilith and her apocalypse, I was skeptical that a resurrected half-demon warrior from the 17th century was going to be our best shot at beating her forces of darkness back.
And now?
Nico and company made the right call when they raised you from the dead. Because I'm pretty sure you're the one who's going to save the day.
That is quite a meaningful compliment coming from you, but I'm just doing the best I can.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You managed to do the right thing and get things done. which is a rare talent for the average person. But from Lilith's kid, I definitely did not expect this level of leadership from you.
I am just following in your footsteps.
There are 3 ways to lead, Hunter. By example, and by example. When I enlisted, I was 90 pounds soaking wet. A light breeze would have knocked me over. Not what you call captain material. But I didn't give up.
Yep.
And I won't let you either.
Alright. So he has a green suit, a red suit, dark blue suit, and a white suit. Eh. Alright. Just realized.
No, that can't be. I had that dream too.
Maybe it was something we ate.
Don't you mean someone?
I don't know. This stinks of a hex or a curse or something.
If we all had the same nightmare, does that mean we all share the same subconscious neurosis?
God, I hope
The
not.
probability of every single one of us walking the same dream state is 1,000,000,000,000 to 1. It must mean something.
Yeah, it means we might want to have a little chat with our friendly neighborhood hunter.
Okay.
Oh, I knew
what
I should have let
happened?
Mr. Murdoch copyright that for me.
I still can't get that image out of my mind.
Same here. And that's saying a lot these days.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this all.
There is the parchment.
I knew that page would find a way of messing with our heads.
Or maybe it was warning us about you-know-who.
Can we just...
Did
what
you have the dream?
happens?
What dream?
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming you had the same dream last night as the rest of us.
I am pretty sure I did not. What was it?
I'll let Wanda tell you. She's better at communicating those kinds of things.
Motherfucker, what?
All I can say is, what I saw last night made me worry about you.
Son of a bitch.
This is 100% Lilith. She is sowing the seeds of distrust between us by manipulating our dreams.
I was just thinking that. I was also thinking it could be the page, messing with our heads.
It is possible.
One of the two.
The full effects of the Parchment of Power have gone largely unstudied.
And they will remain unstudied. Honestly, I can't wait for it to be destroyed.
So, you are not going to read it?
Hell no. And not just because I suspect it's giving me bad dreams. Because I know whatever Blaze read set him off so hard that he betrayed us.
It honestly...
The page most likely tricked him into believing the outcome was destined to be in Lilith's favor.
And that's why I'm not going to read it. Like, ever. I think Wanda wants to talk to you. I should stop monopolizing your time and let her get a word in. Oh, and Hunter?
Yes, Robbie?
Take care of yourself, okay? Like, really take care.
I always do. What is everyone so upset about?
A nightmare. We all had the same one last night, and it has unnerved us.
Crap.
Wondering if you had the same one too. Would be weird if you were the only one in the Abbey who didn't.
I am surprised a nightmare has shaken the lot of you up so easily.
Not just a nightmare, Hunter, but a shared nightmare. About you.
What?
Okay.
What about me?
Can someone please explain to me
Let's
what's
just
going
say
on?
you, something threw you above us. Your face twisted in what could only be described as extreme agony. And That's as far as I want to remember. I don't want to freak you out.
Just
I mean,
tell me.
it was just a dream, right?
Something you should know about me. I do not scare easily.
We should probably stop talking now. Everyone is staring.
They are staring?
Yep.
They really are frightened, are they not?
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, everyone here is just as afraid of me as they are of you.
Parchment's days are numbered, Hunter. Come down to the
fucking
forge.
bitch.
Hey, do you think Lilith can, like, watch us sleep? And I thought my pirate Einstein dreams were strange. He was all like, E equals MC squared. Ooh.
Once, I dreamt that I grew 4 more arms after the radioactive spider bite. Then I also grew mouth pincers. I even turned into a giant spider and went full kaiju on Midtown. So no more late night binging on Japanese monster movies when my spider sense is keeping me up.
I pinched myself awake and just thanked the staff of one it was only a dream. You would never side with Lilith against us, right, Hunter? I feel bad for even asking that. Never mind. Don't answer. It was terrifying to see you hold a page in our dream, but somehow it felt right.
Let's address the spooky elephant in the room. Dreams are weird, huh?
Come on over, Hunter. I'm slinging some hot, fresh parchment blasting tech here.
Is this it? Is this the thing that will destroy the parchment?
You better believe it. That's the Gamma Accelerator, plus a few tips taken from dear old Dad's notes, plus a few crucial adjustments, plus some revolutionary new tech created on the fly.
Are you sure it will work?
I'm sure you've got a million questions. Come to the war room and you can hear my full spiel. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
It was all a dream, right, Hunter? Next time...
Yeah.
How's it going, boss?
Let's hope it was only
I'll make something great out of
whatever
this.
the fuck you saw.
I'm trying to assume what happened in all our heads last night. Don't prove me wrong, Hunter.
Forceful knockback in any direction. Nearby
Lilith is
enemies
toying with our
take
emotions and
35
our minds
damage.
because she is
Nice.
desperate for punishment. She is frightened of us. That said, something still isn't quite making sense. The whole picture is fuzzy. We are missing something. I'm happy to help, Hunter.
I don't remember signing up for the Dream Sharing Club. How do I unsubscribe? You and Lilith was not the worst nightmare I've ever had. But I am still unsettled by it.
Good day, Hunter.
Thanks for spotting me, Hunter. I needed to burn off some steam after that last mission.
I'm surprised you have any steam to burn.
My symbiote boosts my metabolism. Helps us bounce back quickly.
You have the perfect cure for battle fatigue. Or a training session with Blade.
Trust me, even alien metabolism struggles to keep up with Blade.
If you rely on the symbiote, why push your physical body to its limits?
I often push myself past the point of exhaustion because I have to be able to compete. Most of the heroes in this house were either born with fantastic abilities or handed them after they were dipped in radioactive alien slime.
Eddie, you are literally covered in alien goo that allows you to shatter bricks with your fist.
Yeah, sure, that didn't come out right. The symbiote gives me fantastic abilities, but I can't rely on it for everything. I maintain peak conditioning, in case my other gets compromised.
Did your parents instill you with this powerful work ethic?
Guess you could say that. My mother died in childbirth, and my father blamed me for it.
Yep.
Spent most of my childhood trying to measure up to that monster's unattainable standards.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, Eddie.
Oh,
I really
Eddie,
am.
I did not know. That must have been hard.
I guess it was. But at the time, it just seemed like my childhood, you know? Now you know why I push myself so hard. I need to be strong enough to protect all the innocent people out there who aren't strong enough to protect themselves.
I cannot argue with that, Eddie.
Wait, hold on. 25 chance... What? 25% chance for attacks to not consume Ravenous. And this is a passive ability. Oh shit, that's very powerful. Okay then. Well, that's an amazing passive.
I know we can't control our dreams, Hunter.
So, Wolverine, Caretaker, and Agatha
Weird
can
dreams,
talk.
Huh? Anytime now, Tony.
Forgive me if I'm a little excited that another one of my brilliant inventions will thwart the apocalypse. Again.
Uh-huh. What's the plan?
Back again. I'm disappointed. You wouldn't like me when I'm disappointed. You almost believe me. We're good, Hunter. I'm usually a light.
Onkeo does not consume Ravenous.
Caretaker.
Alright. So there'll be this. There it is. If targets have full health, more damage.
Caretaker could have at least...
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Not enough resources. Fuck. Well.
coffee makes the bad dreams go away.
Seems like everyone had a restless night. I hate to ask this, but are you all right?
Huh. 2 dark abilities.
I was going to ask the same of you.
I won't lie. I'm a little shaken. The dream, nightmare we all had of you.
Oh,
the one everyone
even you.
had, but no one will tell me about?
Let's just say you should be grateful to have your collar to protect you.
Protect me from what, exactly?
Your mother, Hunter. Who else? If it wasn't for that collar, who knows how she might be able to manipulate you? I wouldn't put it past her to invade your dreams, the way I think she just invaded ours last night.
She knows the parchment is here.
And is desperate for it, I'm sure. We should all be on guard. In any case, best to keep our wits about us. I just don't want anything to happen to you, kiddo.
No, not yet. Waiting until we have a quorum. Don't want to have to explain the complex calculations, algorithms, and other assorted...
Any new leads? Central will crack the code. Maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho about you confronting Lilith. Got some ops ready for you.
I don't like these apocalypse willies. I don't think the others have any nerves left to fray.
Lilith's messing with our minds, right? Because that dream was too real.
Only reason to listen to Tony is to get directions to the rap party.
You believe the cause is lost?
Didn't say that. Did not say that either. I've seen the world end a few times, and I'm still here to talk about it.
That is not saying much. You have a healing factor.
We can't all be born as unlucky as me.
I sense my mother's intentions, and she is relentless and dangerous. She does not care who she hurts or kills.
Good thing we got her apple on our side.
Apple? No, thank you. I am not hungry.
No, it's a saying. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
You were calling me an apple.
I don't take kindly to the born yesterday routine, kid.
I am a midnight sun. I have made my decision, and like my mother, I am relentless and know my intentions.
Careful. Talking like that's a great way to taste your own boot. Your ma's got a brainwashing reputation. I've seen you out there. Others look up to you. Don't betray their trust. Otherwise, you and me are gonna have words and claws. One thing we can agree on, hell ain't coming. Hell is already here.
I don't like to say that I do my best work under pressure, but I think this time, I even amazed myself.
Until the parchment is destroyed, any celebration is too soon.
Are you kidding? Getting this thing up and running is a huge accomplishment. We gotta celebrate the wins where we can get them.
If you manage to stop the prophecy, I will be the first to sing your praises.
So you're promising karaoke. I'm gonna hold you to that, Hunter. This thing won't fail.
What about your father's research? Do you feel comfortable using it as the basis for this canon?
I'm only perfecting the stuff he started. It's like I took all the skeletons out of my family closet, dusted them off, and now they're going to do community service.
It is powered by skeletons.
Don't worry, figure of speech. No actual skeletons in there, just massive amounts of gamma radiation. Our friend Banner thought he was going to use it to get supercharged. But this thing's going to shut his team down, permanently.
Hopefully.
If this weapon is as powerful as you say, why stop at the parchment? We could wipe out all of Hydra with it.
Whoa, let's slow down. WMDs were my dad's thing. I just want to destroy the parchment, stop Banner, and finally catch a breath. Not necessarily in that order.
So, what now?
Now comes the hard part, explaining my plan to the team. I wonder if I have time to whip up some diagrams. People love diagrams.
I finally had a lucid dream! Or was that reality? It's hard to tell. Oh, maybe it was sleep paralysis. That would explain why Lilith was in it.
Deadpool. Alright. I don't have black gloss.
Hunter,
Shiny
hello.
objects.
Never a... Goodbye. For now.
Okay. Gamma Coil Legendary. Okay. So that's my team. Oh, I've been recording for 41 minutes. Yeah, if I'm gonna stop any time, it would be now. Alright. Well, let's hope that we're not all screwed and Stark doesn't kill us all. And that I can reach 200 dark balance. So that way I can get that fucking costume. Yeah.